It's Marmalade here, and welcome to Marmalade's Backpacking and Camping Cuisine. So what is today's recipe? It is a very easy to make, delicious car camping meal. I like to call it Epic Easy Stir Fry. All right, so let's show you the raw produce before I prepare it. And it's right there, as you can see. We got some green peppers, a bell pepper, mushrooms, snow peas in the back there, carrot, broccoli, and yes, even a little jalapeno. So that'll be the stuff that I'm going to saute that's fresh. There's other ingredients that I'll add later on that I'll explain. So I'm showing you before, and just like that. So first we add a little olive oil. We're going to saute these vegetables. And honestly, this pan is a little too small for what I'm doing, but we're going to make it work. We're going to add some other ingredients later that I'll go over, but for now we're going to saute these babies. So if I can give you a tip, I became single about 15 years ago, and I was like a typical guy. I only barbecued. That's the only way I knew how to cook. So I started teaching myself, experimenting, watching videos and stuff, and I became a pretty good cook, and I actually really enjoy it. It's not something that I've got to do on my normal backpacking channel, but that's why I have this channel. And if I can give you a tip, I went on probably 15 years ago in 2004. I went in a 3-week vacation to Thailand, but also a culinary trip. And I knew nothing about cooking then, knew nothing about Thai food. But one thing they taught me that I still use to this day is that when you think about what things you're sauteing, they use a lot of the same things. They use ginger and some other things, but it's mostly vegetable based and some rice and curry, things like that. But what they say is you don't just throw everything in. Certain things take longer to saute. Some things have stronger flavors and will overpower the rest of the dish. So you want to think about what you're putting in there when you're sauteing. So I'm going to put the carrots and maybe bell peppers and maybe the broccoli in there because they take longer to soften up. If you put in the softer mushrooms and things like that earlier, they're going to be like kind of some things will just kind of be falling apart and obliterated by the time you get the rest of the dish cooked. So trying to think about that is sauteing the harder, firmer things first. And also maybe not putting something, I'm going to put my jalapenos in last. I don't want to overpower it, but if you had something really spicy. So yeah, that's my tip. Also 2 more ingredients. I'm going to add some wild rice to this and some teriyaki stir fry. I will say when you're at the grocery store, there's many choices at a lot of the grocery stores. Here's just a few. Okay, so now I'm going to add the jalapenos, mushrooms, and the green onions. All right, so it's time to put in this teriyaki chicken stir fry sauce. All right, you guys, are you ready? Here it is. All right, you guys, I added a little bit of sesame seeds and some chopped up part of the green onion, as you can see. And here's the taste test. Let's see if it's edible. Oh yeah, that's a winner. So of course you can add some things like shrimp. I like chicken right now. I've been doing mostly gluten-free diet, so I've been eating chicken. But you can shrimp, other things that you like, you can add and subtract, of course. Um, it's actually a pretty fast meal. It took me a little longer because I'm filming it, but man, this is really good. I gotta say, I did all right for the first time trying to make it. Well, guys, that about wraps it up. I'm gonna finish this dinner. I earned it, and thank you so much for following along. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit that notification bell. Leave me some comments. I love comments. What did you think? You want me to make something that you maybe want me to try and show you how to make, or something you're interested in? And that's it for this time. Until next time, we'll definitely see you at the next camp.